What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 1155 Podcast. I am your host, Dom. I am joined by Jason and Steven for episode 4, season 2 of the Fear the Hive 1155 Podcast. If you didn't hear me the first time, what is going up, fellas?
Oh, that wasn't rhetorical? My bad. It's a great Tuesday. It's a great day to be alive.
Absolutely. It's always a good day to be alive.
Another day in paradise.
Another day in paradise.
Paradise is a strong word right about now in America.
Well, I mean, you guys ever seen The Good Place?
Huh?
Yeah.
You guys ever seen The Good Place?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
He said paradise, and I was thinking this is how they felt before they found out the place that they were at was not the good place. This is like right when they're figuring it out that it's not the good place.
Yeah, it's been a long week and a day since our new president has taken office, and I'm ready to leave the company. I'm ready to leave the country.
Company? No, you said it right. You ready to leave the company?
Yeah, I'm ready to be out. I'm ready to be out. Well, for anybody that's joining us, that's never joined us before, welcome to the 1155 Podcast, where we have our podcast broken up into sections. We have the catch up, we have married life, kids, and health. Pretty much Steven soapbox moments at this point.
Hey man, come on! Everybody likes a good soapbox moment.
And are you not?
Join me.
And what we're going to do, we've got quite a few topics, which honestly, you know, we definitely have a pretty much what we call a dartboard, and we will pick from a few of these topics and get right to it. The biggest one today is, man, you guys see all the freaking the stuff that Trump's been signing, like what they do.
Do we gotta go dark first? Can we lighten the mood or something?
No, man, I want let's get it out the way, man. Let's get it out the way.
The man went straight for the jugular.
You right.
Jeez, good shot.
You right. I went straight for it because I called Steven earlier and I was like, bro, I can't do it. I just can't do it. This is too much.
That man called me for therapy. He called me for therapy session. Hey man, I don't know if I can do it. I was like, look, listen, January is almost over. We only have 47 more months of this.
200
Not
weeks.
47.
200 weeks.
It's a little over 200 weeks left. Hey, it's all good. We can make it. Or y'all can make it. I'm telling you, like I told Dominique, it gets any worse. Hello, goodbye, America. Hello, Belize.
Ooh,
Anyhow,
please,
we'll talk about that another day.
Yes, we will.
I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, you know, that's kind of where it's at, man. It's like, and we didn't. I didn't even vote for the dude. Like, I ain't got no problem with people that did. It's just him.
I got a problem with people that did. I got a problem with people that did it.
Vote how you want, but Jesus Christ, is this what y'all wanted?
No, everybody told everybody else what was going to happen. They told you what was going to happen. We told you what they said. They said they were going to do.
Yeah.
And they act like they didn't believe it. And now you're in danger of not getting your food stamps next month. You're in danger of not getting your rental assistance next month. You're in danger of not having pre-K for your kid. And that's just the short portion of the list of stuff.
It's like
that today's chaos has yielded.
And this is like I said, this has been all within the last week since the man took office.
Okay. So for the people that are not in know, because I realize that because of the group chat that we're in, we may be a little bit more in the know than people that do not keep up with politics, that vote every 4 years and hope for the best, or they just are so disenfranchised about it that they don't want to keep up with it. Can we discuss just for a minute what happened today? We talk about how DI is dead later, but what happened today?
Trump signed an executive order to halt all federal disbursements.
Can we explain to the people? Let's have a discussion about what that means, right? Because people hear disbursements, they don't really know what that means, right? So, yes.
In simplest terms, he cut off the money. The money done. right? While you waiting for money for food, for all kind of drinks and partying, refunds, all kind of help that you might get from the government, done. The man say, hold that 90 days.
90 days.
Okay, let me get a little bit more detailed, right? So Jason's absolutely right. But when we say disbursements, when we say cut off the funding, he means to almost everything. Now, initially, there were only two things that they were not cutting off funding for: Medicare and Social Security, right?
Yep.
That means that everything else was fair game. Now, people don't know what everything else means. So let's give tangible examples. If you know anyone that gets government assistance for their rent, whether it's Section 8 or other, right? Section 8 are coming from a nonprofit organization that helps. Generally, the nonprofit organization, and definitely Section 8, gets money from the government to help house people to keep them off of the streets. So when he said this stops for 90 days while we evaluate the efficiency of the program, what he's literally saying is we are not giving out Section 8 vouchers until we figure out whether or not this program is one that we're going to keep. So if you're on Section 8 and you paying your rent every month, right? And you don't get your voucher, what does that mean? That means you can't pay your rent. Okay. If your kid goes to a government subsidized pre-K, which most of them are, and the child care center cannot get the money from the government, that means they can't staff their child care center, which means that your kid can't go to pre-K for free. They got to go to daycare, and you got to pay.
And you got to pay that money.
If Meemaw, Grandma, Uncle Junebug gets meals from Meals on Wheels or any other organization that uses money from the federal government to feed the elderly or the disabled or the veterans, guess what happened?
Gone.
Their funding stopped.
Gone.
You know what else I found out, Dominique?
What's that?
It even affects the construction schedule for the highways, because the highway system gets $40 billion for the projects. And so we're pushing back highway projects. And if you drive like me, I don't want any highway projects pushed back. And that's just the stuff that's a piece of the minutia, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that happens anyway. So, you know, that's pretty on schedule for me. But I mean, it's so much. Oh yeah, no, it's a lot. And then, like, you know, the free or reduced lunch in schools, done. Everybody go ahead and expect that bill. And my son, and the way that my son eat, I'm gonna send that man with some peanut butter jelly sandwiches to school, something, because he eat out of house at home. Look, I got one of his accounts that need to be settled. I was like, bro, what are you doing? You going in there? You be like, hey man, yo, lunch is on me, dude. Yeah, hey,
your
lunch is on me. He be like, what?
So you're not the only one that be asking the kid, you be making it rain at lunch, my dude? What are you doing?
Like, no.
Did you buy everybody a soda?
Right.
Gotta show out.
Like, yo, I just got some money. Hey man, hey, what's up, girl? Oh, what you drinking? Water? Nah, come on, let's go get this Faygo. I'm like, what? Faygo?
Bro.
Get you a Sprite today.
Just horrible.
Yeah. What's up?
I just found out that direct loans and Pell grants are not a part of this. They just, like, in the last hour and a half, they said that direct loans and Pell grants are not going to be a part of it. And that's great. But they are talking about withholding funding from colleges and universities, especially ones that have not killed their DEI programs.
Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. You see where this is. Like, this affects everyone. Literally everyone, right? Like, if the government pays a large portion of your food stamps,
yeah,
then you're not gonna get that.
No. And then you and I were talking about it. I bought my house under FHA. You ain't getting that.
Not being processed.
Yeah.
If you're looking for deposit assistance, when you're going to rent an apartment and you got an organization that's supposed to be helping you with your deposit because you make the money, but you don't have all the deposit, Dunsies. They're not even, here's the thing. Here's the reason. Okay. And full disclosure, a judge just granted a stay. In other words, the judge stopped the program until Monday. But this is how haphazardly the program is. They're not even sure at the moment. I don't tip my tongue too. It was something really. Oh yeah, they're not even sure if it means that people that have private insurance via Obamacare get the subsidies for Obamacare. Think about that. Think about that for just a moment.
And you know what? Here, what's weird is I think so. In this part, I don't really know, so I'm speculating. I'm putting on my engineer hat here. I'm assuming the president can sign whatever executive order, but after he signs it, a judge has to be like, okay, you can do this, okay, you can do that, but you can't do this, and kind of approve and disapprove what can and can't be done, right?
Not organically, no. Right? If he signs the executive order, then it's signed, and then it has to be followed unless someone brings forth an action against the executive order, right? Like they're doing, like they did that today. That's why they got the stay. They're doing that against the DEI initiatives. The inspector generals that got fired the other day, they're bringing a lawsuit as well, right? So an executive order is an executive order, but a judge can put a halt or a stay to it while it's being litigated, right? That's the thing. But if there is no lawsuit, like if you don't have attorney generals in these states that are bringing lawsuit against these executive orders, right, or people coming together with like a class lawsuit against these executive orders, then they just are they are the law.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to find how many executive orders Trump has signed so far, because I mean, it seems like a lot.
56. 56. I know that number for a fact. It's at least 56.
This is a lot. Like currently on his first day, he signed 26. In his first term, he signed total. Like within the first 100 days, he signed
in the term
33.
Yeah.
This second term, he's on 40.
Yeah,
this is just first week. First week, 35. First day, 26.
Well, I mean, this is what they said they were going to do. This is what they said they were going to do.
So my question to everybody is: so is Project 2025 a joke now?
It was never a joke. It was just the people that thought it was a joke.
Yeah, you think he's still joking? Because I guarantee you, just like we talked about earlier, I guarantee you, I'm waiting for it to drop. I'm waiting for him to introduce some sort of legislature in order for him to say, you know what, I think I'm gonna stay a third term.
It's already been introduced. Representative from Tennessee introduced a bill that said, in essence, a president that has served one term can still serve 2 consecutive terms. He's already brought it to the floor of Congress. Now, it hasn't gone through committee. It has not been voted on, but it's been brought to the floor of Congress, which means that what they're trying to set up for is for Trump to stay 8 years and say that he can stay 8 years because the Constitution says that he can stay 2 consecutive, but no more than 2 consecutive. Yeah. Think about that for a minute.
Well, I mean, he is the king of all loopholes, so I'm not surprised.
Like I said, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop, and I'm as much as I am a very positive person, in the deep recesses of my mind, it is a very dark place, and that's where I'm pulling this from. And because I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. He's gonna do it.
Okay. So, you want to get messy for a minute?
Why did he look over?
You want to get no. Project 2025 was never a joke. But you want to get messy for a minute?
What's up?
So I'll be calling my dad, right? And my dad, he's my pastor, he's spiritual counsel. He does all the things that keep my mind from going crazy, right? And he was trying to encourage me. And he's like, but we know who still sits on the throne, God. He has it all under control. And I was like, yes, we all agree there, right? We all agree there. Yeah. But then I was like, but I don't have to be around for him to have it all under control. Like, there's this thing that I think some people get delusional about, right? And not saying that my father is delusional, because he very much understands what's happening and what's about to happen, much more than I do, might I add. But I have a lot of friends that are in evangelical circles, and they fall back on the God has it all under control, so we shouldn't worry and yada, yada, yada. And I'm saying to them, if you've read any of the Old Testament prophets and any of biblical scriptures from the exile, if God had it under control during the exile when his people who he chose were exiled, then don't tell me not to worry right now when we are going through what we're about to go through. Like, there's going to be tribulation for the just and unjust. I just don't have to be around to be tribulated. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. And best believe working abroad or living outside of the US is pretty high on my Project 2025 list.
I don't know about Project 2025, but Project 2026 for me, I'm looking at it right now. I found a nice little beach village, man. Woo! Anyhow, but yeah, it's been a rough day for the United States. Although the Gulf of Mexico is now, according to Google, the Gulf of America.
You
didn't hear about that, Jason?
I mean, I thought it was a myth.
No,
but
that dude was serious.
No, Google changed it like yesterday.
I'm sorry.
I hate this country. Like, out of all things that you're doing, you're talking about we want to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf.
I had so many words that were about to come out. It all just.
Hey man, hey.
Are you serious? You can Google right now.
I'm serious. Well, no. I don't know if they changed. They said they will change it. They sent out a press release saying that they're going to change it to the Gulf of America.
Maps.
And the funny thing is, your reaction to what I just said is the same reaction Hillary Clinton gave when Trump said it at the inauguration. If you go back and look at the video, they got her laughing almost uncontrollably at the idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, Jason. Exactly. Y'all can't see Jason. Look, on Carolina Storm Radio, you can't see Jason's face, but it's one of confusion and bewilderment all rolled up into one.
I mean, okay. Playing devil's advocate here.
This idiot actually did it.
Playing devil's advocate here. How much coastline does America have off Mexico?
We're not gonna do it. We're not doing it. No, we're not. We're not doing it. Just because your homeboy Elon Musk is tight with the president, we're not doing that. No, thank you. And now that we're here, please, Dominique, explain to me what your boy was doing on stage when he tapped his chest and pointed like he was a schnitzel.
I mean, I don't know what that was, because I was shocked. I was just like, I have no words, bro. Like, people can say he's got Asperger's, he's got ADHD. No, you can't do that.
He's got what burgers?
Asperger's. You never saw South Park?
He's clearly on the spectrum. Okay, nothing wrong with that, because all of us are to some extent. He is definitely on the spectrum.
Sure.
I'm more concerned with the very idea that a white South African can be a Nazi. I don't understand it. I don't know how that works out.
Yeah, I don't.
That man tapped his chest and then Sig Heiled.
You know what, though?
National television.
You know what, though?
No. That was not national television. That was global television, sir.
Okay, yeah, global television. There you go.
You know what, though? In all that has happened for as long as we've been alive, are we surprised?
Unfortunately, no.
Yes, absolutely yes. What sane person goes on global television and Sig Heils? Yo,
Dude,
the papers in Germany were like,
Pain.
what the freak is going on? Literally, in their typeface, they put WTF.
So my generation has lived through, what is it? Desert Storm.
Oh, it's too much to count. It's too much.
Yeah, it is. So at this point, when stuff like this happens, like even this whole Trump thing, I'm pretty desensitized to it. It's like, figures. Okay.
No,
I don't like it.
To a certain extent, because Trump is still doing a lot that can really affect our lives, and not just our lives, but our kids.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
And that's the part that brings up the flags that we got to be concerned about.
Oh yeah.
Because we all know that some of the stuff that he wants to do directly affects our children and their education.
Yeah, like, okay, here's my issue. You pull out of the World Health Organization.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pull away from NATO.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pull away from, any initiative that is positive where countries get together and share resources and knowledge to help one another. And you're like, nope, we don't need it. And it's like, this sounds a lot. This is a precursor. This is the same steps that you took last time that kind of led to COVID.
It's the same steps that somebody that will not be named Hitler did as well. And it wouldn't be so bad. But guess what's happening in Kansas right now? Guess what's happening in Kansas right now? An outbreak of tuberculosis, the largest one in 100 years.
Nice.
Tuberculosis, really?
You heard me correctly. Most people go, "Well, I thought we got rid of tuberculosis." Yeah, except for there are people that choose to be unvaccinated.
Yeah.
No, they choose to be unvaccinated. Yeah. And 67 active cases and like 143 latent cases. Ask me what latent cases are. Latent cases are people that have tuberculosis. They have no symptoms, but they just give it to other people.
I think I'm gonna call my doctor. I think I need tuberculosis.
Bro, I had to go look at my record. I was like, "Oh, I'm good. I had one like 8 years ago. I'm good."
Yeah, it's like I think I need another one just to be sure.
Yeah. But we're pulling out of the WHO. We're censoring the CDC, and we got bird flu and tuberculosis on different ends of the country. And people are like, "Yeah, that's what I voted for. Trump's doing it. He's bringing down the prices of eggs." He's not, you idiot.
Oh,
he's not.
That was another thing. Between last week and this week, Vance had a sit down with this reporter, and she's just like, hey, so prices of eggs are still up. Like, what's up? And he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, and he's just like, Margaret, it takes time. And it's like, so it takes time now. But when you guys were talking about Biden doing it, you talking about he could do it with a stroke of a pen. Now, newsflash, everybody, the president does not control the price of groceries. Neither does he control the price of gas. I don't care what they say. I don't care what you read. He does not control that. It is OPEC that controls that.
Yeah,
he cannot.
But he said that he did. So we got to believe him, right, Dominique?
No.
Exactly.
No. Like this is the crazy, and that's why I hated this election cycle, because this is like, this dude's out here spewing hot garbage, and people were just like, and then like the tariff thing. You guys do understand, if Trump is free to enforce tariffs the way that he wants to, you will literally pay, let's say for your Hanes underwear, you will literally probably pay $100 a pack.
Hey, it ain't gonna be $100 a pack. But look, hey, Jason, I thought I had the soapbox moments. Dominique on the soapbox right now. Go ahead, tell him why you mad, bro.
Because it's stupid.
Just back the truck up.
Like, and here's the proof. Like, I watched an Instagram video like maybe 3 months ago,
toes down
before the election, and this reporter, he's just like, he's trying to educate people on tariffs. He's like, he watched this guy. He's like, yeah, hey, you do realize, he's like, yeah, so you think Trump's gonna enforce tariffs? They're like, yeah, it's gonna be great. He's gonna make China pay for that stuff. And they're like, so you do realize, like, if you're in the t-shirt business, the t-shirts that you used to get for like $2 a shirt goes up to like $15 a shirt. Who do you pass that on to? He's like, well, I'll just pass on to the customer. Wait. And it's just like, you're just like, yes, idiot. So how does that work? It's amazing. It's amazing. You want to do you're for this man doing tariffs, but don't forget that the fact remains we get a great majority of our supplies from China.
It's a cross between cognitive dissonance and idiocracy.
It is
Mm.
it is amazing. And it's just like, my goodness. Well, how do you guys get through life? Like dead
It's a
serious.
valid question.
How do you get through life being this stupid and ignorant?
Well, okay, let's back up. Let's not say completely stupid and ignorant. Let's say uninformed as well, right? Okay, I have a beef. Let me tell you what my beef is. Soapbox moment, not on the notes. I used to be a JOMC major, journalism and mass communication major. So I had to take like six journalism classes, right? One was about writing a news article. One was about collecting, preserving, sourcing your article, right? One was about the ethical dilemmas of writing an article with sensitive information. Like I took these classes, right? So I don't have a degree in journalism and mass communication, but I've taken these classes with these people that do. So I understand the reporting process and the somewhat the reporting process and how news is created. My beef is there is no longer news. There's no longer a place where you can go that has objective information. All of it is now subjective because the news that we know and have been accustomed to over the last 15 years are all designed to get eyeballs and ratings. It's the reason why CNN always has breaking news. Have you ever noticed that crap? CNN didn't used to always have breaking news.
Right.
And every time CNN comes back from commercial break, it's breaking news. That's the only way they feel like they can keep your eyes there. The only way they feel like they can get eyeballs that are not liberals is to be fair and balanced, which is giving audience to a side that is not liberal. But many times, that particular person, that particular viewpoint, they're spewing, they're talking. Let me not say spewing, they're talking, but not from a basis in fact.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we have no objective news sources.
Right.
And so how do you expect people to understand and know a thing if there are no, like it used to be, if you saw it on the news, you knew that it was a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be on the news, to be in an article, you have to be double sourced. It has to be checked by 3 eyeballs, the reporter, the editor, the copywriter, the lawyer, 4 sets of eyes, right? For it to go in the newspaper, for it to go on the news. That ain't the case no more.
No.
Right? It's not the case no more because everybody gets their news from social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of them, right? Which I get, but if you're not like Googling it to find an actual reputable news source so that you can have someone that has gone through the trouble of verifying this information, then you don't have news. You're literally repeating something that somebody thought sounded good to say, and you're repeating it like it's fact, arguing from it like it's fact, referencing it like it's fact, and none of it is fact. It's not even close to being fact.
No.
Like I get in these arguments every day, and I'm like, where did you get this from? Well, I saw it on TikTok. Where did they get it from? I don't know. So you listen to a dude with a microphone debating facts with me, and I'm giving you like information from the CDC or the NIH or the DHS. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, go about something.
So the funny is, speaking of Hitler, Elon owns Twitter, right? And X. He's also eyeing MSNBC, right?
I mean, he got enough money, he can buy all of it. I mean, Microsoft was getting ready to buy TikTok, right? All of it is designed to control people's sources of news.
But Microsoft buying TikTok is fine because Microsoft wets the bed with anything they buy. So you know what? Go ahead, do it. They're just gonna ruin it. I'm waiting on it.
Wait, did we?
You know who else is in the running by TikTok?
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
I would prefer Mr. Beast have TikTok.
Yeah,
because it would remain the platform. By the way, if you're on TikTok, look up Hillman University. Sometimes you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the content that you get on TikTok when you look up Hillman.
Like it's
really good content. Yeah, like it's a different world. Yeah, it's the tag that Black educators are using
Mm.
for the courses that they teach.
Oh,
right. So
interesting.
I'm following one professor. She teaches African American studies.
Mhm.
I'm following one that teaches personal finance. I'm following one that teaches spades. It's
Wait,
all over the place. What's that?
You use TikTok?
Seldomly, but yes. Like I got a bunch of apologists that I listen to that are really good. I don't agree with them all the time, but they're really good.
So from an IT guy's perspective, I despise TikTok. Number one, because the way China's internet works, it's all governed by the government.
Yes.
And in order for an app to have something like that, like communication and whatnot, that means your data is definitely going into China, and they are definitely pulling all that data and analyzing it, and which means they're able to influence our spending habits, our our viewing habits, everything, and we get nothing. And that's the other reason why the U.S. Congress is so afraid of TikTok. They subpoenaed the. Yes, it is. And if it's not, it's definitely part of it.
That's not why.
That's another reason why. Do not download Red Note or DeepSeek. None of it. The establishment's trying to get us.
That's what they're using to get people to give up their rights to this thing. I'm not saying that China doesn't do it, but China doesn't need TikTok to get your information. All it has to do is buy it from Apple or Android or Apple or Samsung. It's not like it's hard. It's the reason why anytime you mention something, a Temu advertisement pops up with the thing that you just mentioned.
Have you guys ever ordered anything from Temu?
One thing, it was a 2X shirt. I couldn't put it on my arm. Like I put the joint up here and it started tearing. I was like, I should have known that joint was $2.13, man.
Yo, oh my god! Like I ordered a from the TikTok shop one time. I ordered like a electronic spin brush.
Well, was it TikTok or was it Temu?
No, it was TikTok shop.
Okay, yeah.
That's different.
I've ordered some things. Yeah, I've ordered some things off TikTok shop that hitting.
Yeah. Like, and then I just did it because I was like, you know what? Let's see. I mean, fine. It's like $5, $30 in shipping. It's fine. I'm playing.
Hey, did you ever use it though?
Yeah, I still use it now.
Yeah, I got that brush. I just ordered a second one. Yo, that joint's dope, yo.
Right.
Gets my grout clean.
Yep, cleaning the showers, cleaning hard to reach places, man. It's awesome. It's probably the second most used thing in this house.
No Diddy. Let's move on.
At least it's clean.
No Diddy. Let's move on, please.
It is. Yeah. The first thing being my wife's vacuum cleaners because I run them every day. Gosh, you guys are in the gutter today.
Alrighty. So
what's next, man?
About them Chiefs.
Yeah. Well, first of all, shout out. Dominique, go ahead. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Thank you. That's all. I mean, it is what it is. My Eagles are headed to the Super Bowl. So awesome.
Go on.
It's so awesome. It's beautiful. We're gonna push this thing all the way. Hopefully, we actually win it this time.
I thought we were not going there. I thought we were moving towards football, and here you are, right back where we were trying to leave.
Yeah,
flag on the play, bro. Hey, Jason. Only in Philadelphia would they discuss such things in such ways.
Shut up.
Tush push. Seriously?
Hey, that's the name of the play, but I get it.
I'm saying though, our grown man, you come to with a tush push? Nah, man. Nah.
But it's the Super Bowl is going to be interesting. Hopefully, this is the rematch between the Eagles and the Chiefs from 2 years ago. Hopefully, the Eagles can pull it out. America is hopefully rooting for the Eagles because we got to stop the Kansas City Swifties, man. We got to stop them.
There's literally one city in America that's pushing for Oklahoma City, and that's Oklahoma City. Kansas City. Only one city. It's the only place pulling for the red and the white. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're watching, and this is as much as I will gloat about it until the game's over because I like to keep positive energy. I'm not a this is our year type of guy. I'm just not.
I mean, when you've been heartbroken as much as we have, Dominic, I understand.
Yeah, so
Um,
question
But
though.
speaking of Kansas City, these calls are going to be very, very interesting because I literally watched that the Bills Chiefs game, and uh, uh, Patrick Mahomes ran for that touchdown, right? Got checked as he was entering the end zone, like most players do, and yet an unnecessary roughness call gets called. They didn't do anything different. What, Jason?
Whoa.
Steve, what's
Whoa.
hey. That's a business. Hey, calm down. That's a business decision. That's a business decision. Okay, that's a business decision. All right, we'll talk about that offline. That's a business
I
decision.
thought we
All
were
right,
cool.
business decision. That
Ah,
that don't count. That don't count. Anyhow, but
yeah.
Jason, you had a question. I heard you had a question. What you got? What you got?
Nah, I want to start a pot on this one.
No, we don't need to stir the pot. No, there's no pot. There's nothing to stir. There's no spoon. What are you talking? What are you talking about?
She came out the cut with the guns. Pop, pop,
Right.
pop, pop.
Hey
Man.
man, it's been a long day. She's on her meds. Don't. No.
Now I will say I will possibly. I got to talk to my brother because my brother's from Philly. I might actually have to go to the if they win, I might have to go to the parade. What's with the look, Jason and Steve? What's with the look?
I got nothing. It's
We
all
just gonna
Jason.
slide right past through that, right?
This is all Jason. This is not me. I got nothing to do with this.
Y'all need help.
I gotta talk to my brother.
I don't even know what he's laughing about.
Hey, from Philly, he knows where to go. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. If we're gonna go up there for the parade, I just need to know because I'm a tourist. Let's,
he still didn't get it. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay that he didn't. Yeah. See, my former student plays for the Chiefs. There you go. I told you, it's a business decision.
Okay.
And she's got good friends that are Chiefs fans that live in Kansas City. That's what I'm saying. It's a business.
Swifty fans.
The question I was gonna ask was, what's y'all Super Bowl menu?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm.
Nothing. I'm not cooking a thing.
Cheesesteaks.
Not cooking a thing. Nope.
Seriously?
Whiz without.
No, but I'm not gonna tell the internet what I'm cooking. Y'all ain't put on my house. No, no. If I tell you what I'm cooking, you will come. No,
Okay,
no.
yeah.
No.
We will talk about this off.
If I tell you I just acquired, I don't know, 20 pounds of turkey legs that I'm going to be smoking for 12 hours before the game, you might pull up. No, I mean, stop it.
We've talked about the taste of turkey.
Stop it.
It does not taste like turkey at all.
Stop it.
Tastes like a ham.
That's why to make you shine.
It tastes like ham when I cook it. Well, Jason, what's your Super Bowl menu? Because I'm not having a Super Bowl party this year.
I mean, we keep it simple. We're doing the Little Franks and sauce. Wife wants to do some type of meatball.
Oh, nice.
I have no idea what something involves grape jelly.
Oh, snap.
Yes. It's traditional.
Yeah.
Barbecue meatballs. Yes.
Barbecue meatballs with grape jelly.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, I want to do a ground turkey rotel cheese dip.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tortilla sauce, but I want to put on a smoker.
Yeah, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
She wants to do Philly cheesesteak sliders.
You have to do Philly. Yes.
I thought you were keeping it simple, Jason. You're in like thing number 6.
Why
And then what's next? Kansas City barbecue. You gonna do some Kansas City barbecue too?
Gotta have some seafood. A little seafood boil.
Spare ribs.
Baked beans, salad, some other vittles. Double baked potatoes. We're actually reading off the menu here.
I thought you said simple, Jason.
That is
Simple.
That is
simple. Okay. You know what? I knew after you said you was having. I'm not gonna say that. All I'm saying is that's not as simple as it sounds. That's a menu, and I respect it. I respect it.
Hey, I got a lot of mouth to feed.
It's true. That's fair.
That's why you took it to me,
you guys
right?
do too. You guys do too.
They'll be all right. They'll be all right. I'm here for the halftime show. Okay, all right. I can't.
Really?
I'm here for squabble up and mustard, and A minor. That's what I'm here for. Okay.
Really?
If Philly wins, right? If Philly wins, that'll be an added bonus.
KC barbecue.
Don't listen to her.
Oh.
Don't listen to her. No, we're not. I'm not doing any of that. No.
Wow.
Hey, Drake's gonna walk in with a cease and desist letter as Kendrick's performing.
He can walk in if he want to. I'm gonna give him the same business Kendrick gave him. I'm gonna call my daughter downstairs and she's gonna rap Euphoria and he's gonna leave. Like, which she knows by heart, by the way.
Interesting.
Exactly, Jason. I don't know if that's bad parenting or not, but I know it's on the line. I know it's on the line. She knows the whole song. The whole song. The entire song. She knows it so well that she even, you know how like on the radio they got like the edits, so they take out all the bad words and all the curse words.
Right.
She don't need to edit. She can just cut out all the words herself. Hey, you want to hear it? Okay, funny story. Funny story. So when me and Sydney like go, when I take her to practice one night, that's father-daughter time. We listen to music. She tells me what she wants to listen to. I introduce her to artists and all that good stuff. That's what we do, right? Right now we're in our Jasmine Sullivan phase because she's turning 13. Okay. Whatever. Anyhow. But when Euphoria was really big, we got in the car one day. I was driving to practice. She said, Dad, can I say it? What are you talking about? It's like, you gonna put on Euphoria, right? Because I have a playlist. I was like, yeah, it comes on next. She's like, can I say it? Can you say what? Can I say the word just this one time in this song? Can I say it in the song one time?
Wow.
What are you talking about? She's like, the N word. I was like, all right, listen. This one time.
These are the rules.
This one song in this car with me. That's the only time you can rap to this song. No curse words, because we don't do that. But that word you can say. Man, she leaned all the way into that joint. I was like, bro, I was like,
so were you practicing that? Like, what?
Yo, that's when I figured out she knew all the words. Yo, and not just like the stuff that you would think that people know. Like she knows all of them. When it gets to the part, she's like, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. She knows all that. And she goes in, yo, it's on the line of bad parenting. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Nice. No. It's not bad parenting. It's the fact that she's comfortable around you where she can open up and express herself.
Thank you for putting lipstick on that pig. When we get home, we have Bible study every time. that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. That's how well she fits into hip hop, knowing them lyrics. I'm like, are you practicing like for karaoke or something? But anyhow. Big shout out to Saquon Barkley. My man is running like he never played for the New York Giants. Salute. Oh wow.
As a Phillies fan, we need to congratulate the Giants for that acquisition. Thanks for not paying him, idiots.
Oh, let's get the shout outs out the way. Shout out for Colombia for standing on business temporarily.
Yeah, for a little bit. You tried.
You did hear about that, right? Colombia was like, we ain't taking your immigrants. Don't send none of them here.
No.
And Trump was like, yo, you taking them. They was like, we'll come get them.
Right.
We'll come get them.
But here's my question. Those immigrants, are they from Colombia or we're just sending random people to random places?
I've told you time and time again that they don't care where they send you to as long as you going out the country. So maybe they're from Colombia. Maybe they sound like they're from Colombia. Either way it goes, they ain't in America no more.
They're not all from Colombia.
I know for a fact that they're not all from Colombia because I've seen this happen like in real time in person. But what I'm telling you is,
I know that they're not because the government's involved. Accuracy, okay.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
So,
oh
man. Um, hmm. Let's talk about something more wholesome, right? Because we're coming upon an hour, and then our radio audience will leave us. But it's 2 weeks before Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about your wife's best quality. What thing makes you think about your wife in the most glowing and loving of terms?
I can't talk about that on the air.
Other than that, Dominique.
Oh,
Nasty.
actually, yeah. So
Undefiled. Go ahead.
stupid. I like my wife's. So one thing physically, I like my wife's hair. It's long. I've always liked long hair, and she's got dreads. So it's like her dreads are super long, and she was like, "Hey, can I cut them?" I'm like, "No, you can't. I'm sorry, you just can't."
You see that look on his face, ladies and gentlemen? That's the cat that ate the canary. That's that look on his face,
Right,
bro.
right.
But no, my wife, she's a very, very strong, opinionated woman, and I respect that, and I support that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's
I know
good.
you like being bossed around, but it's all good. We love it. You like it.
oh,
We like it too.
I like it.
Can't get black people together for nothing. For nothing.
Oh, no comment. No comment.
Jason, you. I'm sorry. Rock paper scissors. Rock paper scissors.
Woo!
I'm
glad you brought that in, bro. Man,
I saw Dominique's face. I was like, I gotta clean this up real fast. Real fast. Oh my God.
I need you to take a breath, sir.
Ooh, that was so close. That was so close to being real bad.
A cold breath.
Go ahead, Jason. It's on you, man. It's on you. I can't right now.
Wife's best quality.
Or just the thing that you love about her.
Everything.
That's
I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
it's hard. It's hard to single out one best quality for somebody that does so much.
Yeah.
Bingo.
That is to single out one item. It's her drive to keep going. Is what gets me. There's been many times, especially early in the relationship. Every relationship goes through its ups and downs. A lot of downs than ups. But the fact that neither her nor I would give up.
Mm-hmm.
There's been days where I'm in a slump, and she's that supportive partner that pushes you out of it, and vice versa. You come home, she's in a slump. You know what? Let's get out of that slump.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a hell of a cook.
Bingo.
So
I mean, to be with a Caribbean man,
boy.
you gotta to be with a Caribbean man, you got to be able to cook. Because you know what, I'll cook on my own. It's cool. No problem.
Now, mind you, she doesn't cook like traditional Caribbean dishes. She has tried, but think of this: I've grown up eating Caribbean food my entire life. Some of the soul food dishes I've never had until I became an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, yeah.
So some of this stuff is new for me. I didn't have collard greens till I was an adult.
He's not completely wrong.
I get it.
I'm trying to think back when. I don't think my mother ever made collard greens either.
No.
Yeah, she never made collard greens either.
Rice and peas, oxtail, brown stew chicken, curry goat, curry chicken, curry shrimp. No, I'm not knocking it. I still love it to death.
You're right.
But you know what? Some days you want something different. You can't eat Caribbean food every day. Some days you want Chinese. Some days you want American. Some days you just want what you want.
Right.
Yeah. I feel you.
And
clearly,
she's a hell of a cook. She hates cooking, but she loves it. I mean, she's good at it.
Real quick side note. That's why, when people got into the big Caribbean craze, it's like, oh yeah, you ever been? It's like, look, man, I grew up with that, man. And honestly, my aunt makes it better than most restaurants. So whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I really want it, I'll go get it. It's chill, relax.
Yeah, but it's different. Like, dude, it's finding good Caribbean food. It's like finding a good yoga chair.
inside joke. Anyway, all right, Steve. What is it that you love about your wife? Surreal, please validate in the comments, please.
Stop the madness. What do I love? Okay, so I can echo you both, right? So Jason, I'm with you. Like, I know that my wife is with me 100,000%. Like, there's no question about it, right? I could be 100% right or 100% wrong. She's gonna be with me 1,000%. Now, she probably tell me I'm wrong the whole time,
Right?
but she with me 1,000%. There's no question about that. I don't ever have to worry about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she has this thing that she tries so very hard, right? Like that's the sheer amount of effort that she gives in the things that she does with me, because I'm a lot of work, with the kids, because they're a lot of work, right? There's that. And then she does this thing. She does this.
Keep it G-rated.
Can I finish? She does this thing.
Gotta wrap it up.
With her mixer, she makes pound cakes that are amazing. They melt in your mouth. And I can tell you right now, I told you, Dominic, I told you. You thought I was lying. No, buddy, 100% accurate. But they are amazing. I did not like pound cake like I like pound cake until my wife started cooking me pound cake, right? And then I just love to look at my wife. Like, she's got the perfect combination of everything that I like.
I'm gonna have to put a PG-15 rating on this episode. Jesus.
Like everything that I like, from the hair to the complexion to the eyes to the proportions.
All right.
Oh,
Steve,
my bad.
You had a look in your eyes.
What?
Where did you go? You had a look in your eyes, brother.
What?
Moving on.
I thought
go back and watch it again and look at your face.
I thought this was a safe space. I thought we were listening and not judging.
No. It's a totally safe space.
It is a safe space.
You kind of you went away from us for a second.
Really? My bad.
You've got the viewers looking up your wife's Facebook right now.
Yeah.
I have guns. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm not even joking.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call true love.
Right. I'm not even joking. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not. That's all you need to know. And as stable as I look, there's a whole lot of instability here, right? There's absolutely no guarantee what I will or won't do on any day. So you can try if you want to, but I got people that will find your IP address. That's all I'm saying. Your real address from your IP address. So don't play.
Actually,
don't play with me.
From an IT guy, that's actually really easy.
Why? Hey, why you think we friends? I got you. I got Jason. I got my man Kev that works for the Secretary of Defense. I got my brother-in-law Langston that works at the Pentagon. Look, if I want to find you, I can find you. All I need is a picture. It got to be a really good picture. A picture like Jason's picture. I can find where you live.
Right.
Enough of the threat.
So
just say we love our wives because they are amazing.
Oh, absolutely. And I love my wife so much. For Valentine's Day, we're gonna go see Captain America.
So not a surprise then.
Ain't no surprise. We're going to go see Captain America, and I'm gonna let her splurge at the chicken, popcorn, dinner, whatever.
Oh, you got money.
So it wasn't just me thinking that. It wasn't just me.
A large.
Yeah. She go up there. Hey, get that large drink. Cool.
That man about to spend $80 at the cash bar at the theater, yo.
See, now, Don, if you want to do it big.
Uh-oh.
You do the same thing, but with in-seat dining.
Yeah. In-seat dining is pretty good.
That is true. You know, we have one of those not too far from where I'm at. I haven't been to that one yet.
I've been.
Oh, he's got the tickets already. Let's go.
Yeah, no, the one that's near you, it's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad either.
Yeah. It's something slightly different.
Yeah, it's good to get you to the restaurant.
Full-fledged. Mine's full-fledged.
Yeah, well, if he's talking about the one that I'm thinking he's talking about, you talking about the one over there off of Mallet Creek, or are you talking about a different one?
Yeah, near Mallet Creek.
It's good. It's not a restaurant level dining at your seat.
Well,
But
it's
it's
just
pretty good. It's good. It's
I
good.
forget what's that one that was downtown at the Epicenter.
Studio Movie Grill.
Studio
I
movie
remember.
too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not driving down there.
It's no longer there. You know that, right?
It's not there.
Okay, cool.
It hadn't been there. It hadn't been there in years.
Look, I work from home. I'm sorry. I don't get out much anymore.
It's okay. We understand. But yeah, no, I plan on going to see Captain America as well.
My wife falls asleep during Marvel movies, so it's going to be pretty much a nap session for her. But it's just time without the kids.
I started to say something. I'm gonna let that ride though.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Steve, we were here.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, you said it like it was a bad thing. All I see is opportunity.
Steve, they have night vision cameras in theaters.
What does that have to do with? Is that pizza?
Pizza.
Was it? My daughter's like, "Can I take pizza upstairs?" Sure. Wait a minute. When did you make pizza? Don't ask me. I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know what time. We're coming up on an hour. Can we talk about one more thing real quick before we let our audience go? I need to. I'm feeling real judgy right now, and so I need to ask y'all this question.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try my best not to judge y'all, but anybody else that's in the comments, I'm gonna judge y'all.
We listen and we don't.
Exactly.
That
we don't judge.
That ain't my testimony. That is not my testimony.
What you say? You're judging?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. I judge all the time. All the time. Comedy. If you could watch one comedy show for the rest of your life, like you can only watch one. Two-part question. What would it be? Number one. Number two, who would you put if somebody asked you to put one person in the top 5 of comedy? Who would it be? Of all time, by the way.
Go ahead, Jason.
Kings of Comedy. Bernie Mac.
One person. Okay.
Hands
I'll
down.
take it.
Kings of Comedy as well. Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm with the Dave Chappelle pick. Like, Dave's in my top 3, right? I'm there with top 5. See, I got a long list. I'm big on comedy, right? You've already said Bernie Mac, which he wouldn't have been in my top 5, but he'd be in my top 10, right?
Bernie wasn't in your top 5?
Nah, bro.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Bernie's in my top 5 though. Yeah.
I do a lot of comedy. I'm very critical of comedy. I do a lot of comedy.
Right.
I watch it and I go see it in person, right? But like top 5 would look something like Pryor, right? Live on Sunset Strip. Eddie Murphy Raw.
I've never seen that. I should not have said that.
We don't judge. We don't.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It is from a time that may have been slightly before, right? I saw it when I was
like, get canceled if that came
18,
out today.
16, 18. Yeah, it's a different time. Eddie Murphy Raw, Pryor Live on the Sunset Strip, right? I am a big Chappelle fan, very big Chappelle fan. I'm a very big Kevin Hart and Trevor Noah fan, right? Although I can't have all in my top 5 because I'm a very big Ron White fan. And if you don't know about Ron White, all I'm telling you is get your life together. Because that white man is funny. He's funny, right? I've owned all of his comedy specials, all of them.
Have you seen him in person?
I have not. That's the only. I'm trying to catch
hilarious.
him. Right?
He is hilarious.
He's hilarious on tape. I can only imagine what it's like in person.
On person is uncut. He is hilarious,
bro. When he started talking about those duck lips from the spot in LA on the last comedy special he did, bro. I can't say what they are, but they duck lips. All I'm telling you is hilarious.
10 seconds. Well, we just want to thank our radio viewers.
Yes. Carolina Storm Radio, thank you for being here with us. We'll see you this time next week. Boom.
Hey,
For the rest of you here that are here,
the debauchery. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope.
The debauchery continues.
Chris Rock, right? A bunch of Chris Rock stuff. Trevor Noah's Son of Patricia. If you haven't seen it, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's a good one. That's a good one. Trevor Noah, he's up there. He's
Yeah.
David Arnold. If you want somebody that you don't know, but is as funny as Chappelle or Kevin Hart or Chris Rock or Trevor Noah, David Arnold. He passed like year before last. I actually shed a tear when he passed. I've seen him in person twice. But Fat Ballerina, it's on Netflix. Oh my God! When I tell you, I saw one of his shows on Netflix, and I said the next time he's in Charlotte, I gotta go see him.
What's his name? I'm sorry.
David Arnold. He is hilarious. He's so funny. I bought a T-shirt at his comedy show. That's how funny it was. It's like a $40 T-shirt.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
I'm telling you, it's funny. I like Seinfeld too. He's more of a technician than some of these other guys that are like naturally funny.
Yeah. Matt Rife is on my list too.
I like Matt Rife.
And I like Gary Owen when he's not corporate.
Blacking it up. Oh, you like it when he's blacking it up, huh?
Yeah. When he's not like in a corporate setting where he has to do his jokes, when he's like, because I've watched some YouTube videos where he's like in a smaller setting and he can kind of speak a little bit more freely. I like that Gary Owen.
He's not funny.
I used to think I didn't think he was funny until I realized who he was, right? Until I realized he's like a white guy. He's the white guy that hung out with all the black dudes and married a black woman.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I see where your observations are coming from.
Yeah.
Right?
He understand. Like we say, hey man, my wife, I had to go somewhere, but my wife made me bring like my leftovers with foil over it. He's like, yo, my wife had, you like, okay, he gets it.
Yeah. Now he ain't on none of my lists, but I'll watch them. Like there are people that I just can't watch, right? But there are people that like, okay, prime example. I like Tom Papa. I like Ali Wong. I listen to Tom Segura from time to time.
Joe Coy. I love Joe Coy.
Joe Coy's good. He's not mine, but
Joe Coy is on my top 5.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge your top 5. I'm not gonna judge top 5. Because Joe Coy is good.
What about Bill Burr?
Oh yes, I Bill Burr. I like watching Michael Che too. Michael Che is funny. Yeah. SNL black guy. His stand-up is much funnier than his SNL bits, right? Chris Redd. Oh, I did not think I was gonna like watching Chris Redd. Chris Redd is funny. He's another SNL alum, Saturday Night Live alumni. He's funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nate Jackson.
Say again?
Nate Jackson.
I don't know that name. Wait a minute. Really? Hey man.
I want to go see him this year.
Nate Jackson. Can I get a face? Yes. Now, yeah. Nate is funny. He does. His crowd control is really good. He's like the black Matt Rife. Like his crowd control is really, really good. And he was doing it way before Matt Rife was, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, he's good. He's good. I'm trying to think. The dude that got canceled for like masturbating in front of people, that white guy, he's kind of funny too.
What?
The redhead guy. You know what I'm talking about, Dominique?
Carrot Top.
No, not that guy. He runs with Chris Rock. Oh, hold on. You gonna make Google search him now.
He was in front of people?
Yes.
I mean, in like a boardroom.
Jeez.
Y'all don't remember that?
Nah.
I can't believe y'all don't remember that. I used to like Carlos Mencia, but he doesn't do stand-up anymore.
Nah.
Louis C.K. Before he got canceled, it's dark comedy. Keep in mind, it's dark comedy. But he'd be funny.
Oh.
Yes.
Dude, he was nominated for 39 Emmys. Jesus.
Yes. You want to know how he gets nominated for an Emmy? because he does his special and then he puts it on wax, and then it, you know, you can get like an Oscar for that or something. I don't know, not an Oscar, a Grammy, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, Louis C.K. he's low key funny. He just, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Aziz Ansari. Aziz.
Oh yeah. He's good.
He's funny too.
Yeah.
He's funny too. I love comedy, as you can plainly see. I should not know all of these off the top of my head, right? With the exception of Louis C.K.
But
yeah,
again, who's your number one? I don't think you ever listed your number one.
Oh, my number one would be Chappelle, hands down.
Chappelle, okay.
There's no better storyteller in comedy right now than Dave Chappelle. He's a griot. That's what he is. And he finds ways to make things that are not funny, right?
Yeah.
And things that you think would get you canceled. He's like, no, hold on. He like the past 3 Netflix specials when he or is one of them where he was talking about his transgender.
All of them. He talks about
and you know, most other people like, and he's just calling out both sides. And because here's my philosophy: either all of it's funny or none of it's funny. You can't pick and choose. It's either it's all fair game or you can't use any of it.
Well, okay, so there is a little pushback, right? In my opinion, there's something to be said from comedy that comes from a malicious place, even if it's funny, right?
Right.
However, if it's not coming from a malicious place, then I'm with you there, right? If this is not coming from a place that whose intent it is to harm, then either it's all funny or none of it's funny, right? Like, oh, Marlon Wayans, he has a stand-up special, God Loves Me. Oh my God. I didn't think it was funny until I saw that. But when I tell you God Loves Me is funny, it's on HBO Max.
I like the impressions of his brother, of Damon. They are sadly they are super spot on. You're like, ooh, that's really good.
Well, yeah. But like he's done really well for himself in the comedy space after he said he wasn't going to do it. And God Loves Me is really funny. I'm looking forward to his next comedy special. It was supposed to come out late last year. Hopefully, you know, second quarter.
Anybody that's ever followed Marlon Wayans' career, you would have thought he was just annoying in the beginning of the career. Like he was just wild. It was like wild comedy. And then it's just like he slowly like tuned it and refined it. And it's just and it kind of just grew with him. Like as he's grown up, his comedy's grown with him. You're just like, wow, that's pretty pretty easy to see.
We've got to respect him though. In the beginning, we just thought he was a Wayans brother that, you know, they just put him on there because he's the brother. And then you find out that many of the lines that he said while he was in movies, he wrote.
Yep.
Right. We find out he contributed to stand up for other people and his brothers. Right. You find out that he's a writer and producer, and you go, oh, wait a minute, maybe I should look at him seriously. And you go, oh, because you got to remember, up until recently, he didn't do stand up. That was not his thing. But it is now, and he's pretty good at it.
Yeah,
he's pretty good at it. Now, I will tell you, my favorite bit is Kevin Hart's bit on Let Me Explain, where he talks about being late for work. That's my favorite bit of all time. Of all the bits, that's my favorite bit of all time.
The deer,
bro.
It's a deer, bro.
It's a deer, bro, on the highway.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
No, it's a baby. It's a baby on the highway. I pulled over, scanned the baby with my app. Boop, that's my baby. And anyway, I put the baby in the dibber in the car. I dropped the dibber off. Baby woke up. He said, "Hey, what happened to my dibber?" He said, "You ride that, man?" Anyway, that's why I was 5 minutes late for work. Like the whole bit. No, everybody only remembers the dibber. I remember that the entire bit was an excuse as to why he was late for work, because the beginning of the bit was that he doesn't respect people that lie. He respects people that could tell the truth. And he wishes that he could, and he gave an example of how he always lies, especially about being late for work. And it's the most amazing. It's like the Dave Chappelle thing when he's in Washington D.C. I think it's the Age of Spin, where he starts the bit. Man, I'm good at this. I'm so good at this. I take a punchline out of a fishbowl, and then I write it, and then that's it. And for this show, I pulled out. Well, I can't even say that. I'm a kicker in the.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm gonna tell you the punchline,"
and he does the whole bit.
And the weird thing is, you're sitting there thinking, you're like, "Oh, he's not gonna get me with the punchline because I know the punchline." And then he gets to the punchline, you're like, "Oh, that was good."
It's masterful. Anyhow, I love comedy, as you can plainly see. So that's it. That's it. Oh man.
Speaking of comedy, I will post this on our YouTube channel in a short, but this is probably the funniest. I sent it to you guys. This is probably the funniest skit I've seen probably in the last.
Oh, you talking about the Chick-fil-A skit? Oh my god! Oh my god!
No matter how many times I see it, I die laughing because it's perfect.
Bro, it's hilarious.
The which skit?
The Chick-fil-A skit?
Chick-fil-A skit.
Oh,
bro, the Chick-fil-A skit.
God, it is just stupid funny. Because here's the first thing. Like, I saw it like, I don't know, 10 times the first time. It wasn't until like the third time you actually look and see when they kill him because they do the flash. When they shoot him, he's just like, oh, shoot.
It's a great bit, man.
But the first thing he's like, oh shoot, hey man, you gotta let me in the car.
Yeah, you gotta let me in, man. I said it.
I said it my pleasure.
No. Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, I'll be like, you all right, dude?
Right.
And then at the end, the dude's like, yeah, so what happened to the other guy? Yeah, so there was no other guy, just pulled in.
It's a great bit, dude. It's a great bit.
Oh my God. Whoever had the idea for that, absolute comedy genius.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's the beauty of social media, right? You get a bit that good out of nowhere, and it's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Well, now that we're kind of on the comedy thing, you guys watch, or are you guys aware of this new age of content creators, and they're creating, their content, their skits, and just putting them on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
So like, and I found this genre during like COVID. So like, you have this guy Fenarios, his name is Lonnie, and he's based out of Atlanta, and he has like a ton of skits, and they're like, and they're super funny. Like, he draws you in, and then like continues the story, and it's really good. And then another one is like Big Jaw. Big Jaw, he's super funny too. Like, especially he just had the lesbian homie.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not new. That's old. That's very old, but it's very funny.
No, but he did a part 2 to it. And he did a part 2 to it sometime last year, and it's really good.
Yeah. But no, it's not part 2, it's part 3.
Okay. No, you're right. It's part 3.
Have not seen part 3.
Okay. Yeah, it's really, really good. And it's awesome because because Big Jaw, he's out in California. Then you also have King V. And then I've seen a lot of King V stuff, and it's just really good.
Tony Baker. Baker.
Yep,
and Kev on Stage, same thing. Kev on Stage has done what all of them hope to do, right? He has his own studio now, right? And he produces shows for BET.
Okay. Also, that's
like he has shows. Like yes, shows. Right. But that's the beauty of content creation, right? It's a direct to consumer and a direct feedback mechanism, which it cuts out so many people that people, TikTok is about Chinese data, but it's about controlling the pipes that people get their information more than anything else, right? Because if you can't control the pipe, then you can't control the masses. That's what they found out about Twitter. That's why Elon bought Twitter, to control the masses. Right?
More tax write-off, but yes.
I mean, that too, but the only reason, put it like this, the reason why we had that summer when we were in COVID, or like right before COVID, and we had the protests, we had all those black men be murdered by the police.
Yeah.
That happened because of Twitter.
Yeah.
They couldn't control Twitter. They couldn't control the sources of information, how information was getting out and being disseminated, or the ability to organize via that. and they said never again, right? And then TikTok came along, and we had this very same thing, but in video form. So now there's a digital record of all of this, of all this information that's being disseminated, right? And now you can't control it. It used to be, well, you put the information in a book, but now people are reading books on TikTok and people are learning stuff, and they're going, well, we got to do something with TikTok. That's what it is. Anyhow. Hey, Jason, you watch Rick and Morty?
Do I?
I'm just asking. Some people don't know about Rick and Morty. Some people don't
I came this close to actually getting a Rick and Morty tat.
Really?
Yeah.
God, no.
Yeah.
I thought I was a big Rick and Morty fan. I'm not that big. Jeez.
Then I snapped back out of it. Yes, I am a fan. I am a huge fan.
Thank you. Finally, somebody that watches Rick and Morty with me.
But
Yes,
Dom doesn't
Steve,
watch. You don't watch Rick and Morty?
Judgment.
Here and there.
Judgment. No. There's no here and there with Rick and Morty. There is no here and there. Either you all in or you all out. Don't be talking about here and there. Either it's funny or it ain't.
What? That's not even close. Now I understand. I know Rick and Morty's funny. I just haven't.
No, you don't. Clearly, you don't. If that statement has to continue, then no, you do not know Rick and Morty's funny.
Okay, let me ask you this, Dom. Rick and Morty or Family Guy?
Don't do it. Well, I can't. I have to go to Family Guy because I haven't seen enough of Rick and Morty to say otherwise.
This is judgment. It is. I'm sorry.
Okay, after this Game of Thrones rewatch, I will give Rick and Morty a plunge.
You still rewatching Game of Thrones?
Rick and Morty is better than anything that Game of Thrones ever did.
Well, I'm watching it with my wife.
I was testing the waters. Calm down. Calm down. I was testing the waters.
Break there. All right.
No, I'm rewatching with my wife, and we're like on season 7 now, so it's.
You're almost done then.
Yeah,
you don't need to watch season 8. Season 8's a waste of time.
No, she's got to watch it.
Yeah, no, you got to finish it. I get it.
Like she got upset with me because of like the red wedding. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Why didn't you warn me?" I was like, "I couldn't tell you. You had to experience it like the rest of us."
What about Battle of the Bastards?
Same thing. She liked that. Because she was ready to kill Ramsay. So everybody's ready to kill Ramsay. Like, if that man showed up to my house, it's like, nah, man. Hey, I got slit your throat on principle, bro.
On principle. 10 toes down on business, bro. Him or Joffrey, they gotta go. I don't. In real life, it's on site.
You know the kid that played Joffrey. That dude can't. He can't get another job because he just
typecast. It's called typecast. He's typecast.
He played that role so well. Everybody's just like, nah, dude, you can't.
Yeah, it happens, unfortunately, when you do something way too well, and he did it well. Like Cersei, the actress that played Lyanna Headley. It's hard for her to get roles as well because she's typecast.
She Michael Phelps'd it.
I don't even know what that means.
You know what that means. You know when Michael Phelps went to the Olympics and just broke every record, got every award for every event he did. He Michael Phelps.
Thank you, Jason, because for a minute there, I thought that was all the way left. I'm glad it wasn't.
Oh my gosh! You guys
got
to watch more DC TV because it was a comment from the Flash.
DC TV.
I'll pass.
So you've never seen the Arrow? You've never seen the Flash? No,
because I'm busy watching Rick and Morty.
Okay. Well, hold on, Steven. In his defense,
I've seen the Flash.
I am a very big DC fan.
I'm a big DC fan too. Don't
get it twisted. Live action Flash?
Yes.
Yes, the TV show.
I didn't get into it because it was corny.
No, it's not.
You gotta give it past.
You gotta keep going.
So
on my server, I have it. Give me the email that I have it. You can binge it. Like I have Green Arrow. I have the Flash.
Hey, Dominique. You gonna send Jason an invitation to watch some things, okay? Let's just say that.
That's
Let's move on.
That's fair.
Thank
Because
you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
this
We
boy
are
is
live.
trying to go
We are
to
live.
jail. God, you don't need a pardon in a minute.
What? Look, I don't have them.
And moving on.
Thank you. This is walking back a felony charge. It don't work that way, boss. It don't work that way. But yeah,
You
no, Rick and
allegedly
Morty on.
have a show for me to watch.
Hey, Jason, you watch Bob's Burgers?
Bob's
I
Burgers.
have no choice. My wife she thinks our family is Bob's Burgers.
Yo, that's my girl. I got hoodies. My wife got a t-shirt and everything. We watch at least one Bob's Burgers every night, every single night without fail. Every single night.
The same.
I mean, it's either it's one of those in a Rick and Morty or just a bunch of Bob's Burgers so we fall asleep because it's.
I'm not that big on Bob's Burgers though.
Dude, okay. I didn't think I was gonna be big on it either. And then I watched the episode. Like, okay, so Bob's Burgers has like seven seasons, right? The first 3 seasons are with Adult Swim, or 2 seasons. I can't remember which one. And then the rest of them are with Cartoon Network, right? So the first 2, they're a little lewd, still funny, but a little lewd.
Yeah.
But them last 5, all funny, like. And it's a genre-ish kind of thing. So if you don't watch Bob's Burgers, I don't have much judgment for you. It's not like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is genre bending. If you don't like Rick and Morty, I seriously question your capacity to enjoy comedy. But Bob's Burgers is genre. Like you either have to spend time with little kids, right? Kids from the age of 8 to 13, or you have to have them and be a wife or a husband with in-laws to really grasp the depth of the comedy. But when I tell you, boy, when that man Bob be like, you all are terrible. I feel that deep in my spirit, deep in my shana. I'm not even lying to you, bro. So good.
Let's do it.
But yeah, man. Man, we skipped over all my soapbox moments. They'll be here next week. It's all good.
Daredevil.
Yeah, they're not rewatching Daredevil. Rewatching Daredevil. Definitely.
Yeah.
Getting ready for
Daredevil
the return. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Luke Cage?
Yes, I watched it when it came out originally.
Yeah.
It has its ups and downs.
It does.
I couldn't get past like the first 2 episodes of it. Really?
Oh no, bro! You got to give that one a chance too. And second season, they got this dude named Bushmaster from the Jamaicans. Oh, it gets going.
It's the reason why you got the other shows, the other pre-MCU shows.
But right? Yeah, those are like the B tier, heroes. And then they had like Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica Jones,
and then the collection of them.
Yeah, all. The Defenders.
Yeah,
and somehow Rosario Dawson is in like all of them.
Yeah, well, she was in Daredevil. Like she was the first love interest in Daredevil.
And
so
then
I get that.
Luke Cage too.
She was loving.
She gets around.
Can I talk about a celebrity crush real quick?
Rosario Dawson?
No.
Okay.
The initial love interest in Luke Cage.
Oh, Misty. What's her freaking name?
Black Love for real. That's all you need to know.
Small Missick.
Yeah, Small Missick. Yes.
Yeah.
I was very, very pleased to see that kind of
representation.
That level. Yeah. Thank you. That kind of representation. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And then when my wife was watching, was it All Rise?
Yeah, I used to watch All Rise too. I wish she had more opportunities, but I get it. Like she cast as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, how is she like? What did she play so well that people couldn't see her in anything else?
A strong Black woman.
Well, but then, like her husband plays in a lot of. He has like small roles in a lot of in her stuff, and she has roles in his stuff. So they go back and forth.
Yeah, like it's hard for her to appear vulnerable or unsure. Like they did a good job in Luke Cage of showing that, but
yeah,
Black women. they get typecast as being strong all the time anyway, like in real life.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising that it happens on film. You know what I mean?
Well, so moving on to other Black shows, where in the world is Power Force and Raising Kanan?
I think I'm pretty sure Raising Kanan is coming back. I don't think Power Force is going to do anything, right?
No, you can't do that because in was it Book 2 Ghost, we know he's going to go see Tommy.
You know what you sound like? You sound like Drake. Please stop.
What? How do I sound like Drake?
His whole intonation's changed.
You went up an octave there, brother.
Man.
There was a softness to your voice. There was a softness to your voice. Okay, so in Shreveport, 50 has his studios, G-Unit Studios. It's in Shreveport, Louisiana, right? I know that because my parents are in Bossier, and I read the news down there just to be aware, just in case I have to go, hunting for non-melanated people. And so he's focusing on bigger things, and I would imagine the negotiations between him and the broadcaster didn't go the way that he wanted it to, and he didn't get the numbers out of Powerbook 2 Ghost that he wanted. So he's pivoting to other things. But I mean, you can't blame him. It went well, but it wasn't like it was great. He still has BMF, and he still has Raising Kanan, which is going to come back. So I mean, what more you want from the man? He's employing Black actors and making money, putting people on.
I could do, was it Lil Baby? If I could do that little baby face with the look like Kerry Washington, I would.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I would so do that face right now.
Wow. Oh man, that's kind of rough there. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to tell you that I don't think Powerbook Force is ever going to happen. Just like I don't think Blade is going to happen. I don't see it in the cards. Sorry.
I don't see it either.
I don't either. It's just, I get they're trying to pivot, but man, then don't announce anything to me. Just come out with it, so that way I'm not left wondering.
Well, they didn't announce it to you. They announced it to investors. You were just listening in on unauthorized videotapes.
I can neither confirm nor deny the truth in
that. It's okay, man. It's okay. It happens to me too.
I've already got the plot leak for Fantastic Four, but okay.
Why would you do that to yourself? That's unnecessary. And since you have it, do not tell me. Don't need to know. Ever.
I'm going to publish it.
No.
Okay, you know what? You know what's going to happen?
Season 2, episode 4. So.
Publish it if you want to. I'm going to take your Tesla through the drive-through wash interior. That's what I'm going to do. The car wash. I'm going to take it through the car wash.
Just make sure you put in car wash mode. It'd be fine.
I'm not. I'm just going to take it right on through in regular mode, because that's what regular cars do. And then I will entertain the information about this Fantastic Four movie that I don't want to know anything more about than I already do. So there's that. But that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, Jason. I saw it. You had something on the tip of your tongue.
I did.
Grace us with it.
I just want to know, is Johnny Storm going to be black or white?
Hey man, bye. No, bye. I will leave the studio right now. Don't
now you see why I held back.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when we are on, and leave us a comment. Let us know who your favorite comedian is and what stand-up is your favorite stand-up. Like I said, I love Kevin Hart. I love Dave Chappelle. I love David Arnold. I'm rich. Not yet, but we're going to be at some particular point in time in the future. I'm Steve. That's Dom and Jason. Glad to have you. See you next week.
Later.
Peace.